parents who knock on their kids' doors and then immediately open it anyway. What's your thought process? I remember when State Quarters first came out, my father sent me a collection of every first. Walked in on my kid jerking off once, never again, to his CR. Facebook turning from a fun place to connect with friends to an anti-democracy data ghetto. Y'all remember Google+? I have a bolt lock on the inside of my door for this sort of situation after I'd be getting dressed as a teen and people would just wander in despite me putting a "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door. I always assumed the knock meant "Put your dick away, I'm coming in," and as a former teenager, I was always ready to put my dick away at the slightest threatening noise. Coney 2012. My mom barged in once while I was jerking off and it was to me tell my friend died. That weird mustache trend that was popular around 2013. You know, when teenagers would have mustaches on the phone cases, as jewelry and whatnot. Bonus points for just saying, knock, knock, at the same moment as opening the door. Went to school for firefighting, had a classmate drop out because he was afraid of heights. You have 2 seconds to put your dick away and close that incognito window. I'm in my 30s. My mom lets me know she decided to come over by pressing her face up to the windows, sometimes from the backyard. Knocking. Parents knock. My mom took away my doorknob because I shut the door to change my insulin pump while she was yelling at me for not having my college apps done 2 months early. One day, they are gonna find why we are always staring at our wallpaper. Oh boy, I can't wait to leave the room without closing the door on my way out. Midget spinners. I can't imagine. My parents would knock on the door, and wouldn't come in until I opened the door for them. Really helped feel like I had some personal space in a very crowded house. Also, why do they leave the door a little bit open when they finally leave? Why? Highly overdrawn lips and eyebrows, like I can see where your real lip ended a half-inch back. I knock on my daughter's doors and then if they don't answer or say hang on a minute or whatever, I leave. My youngest daughter says I'm the only parent she's ever heard of who does this. The rise of irresponsible journalism. The drop in civility. The drop in responsible use of social media. Crappy video games that is only there so you can pay to play. My boyfriend's mom did this. Ended up walking into us doing the deed. She now waits. Anti-intellectualism, refusing to believe experts in their field over some crazy person on the internet. I think it got worse this decade and I hope we leave it here. The death of legitimate journalism. Replacing in with sound bites. Partisan hacks. Fake news and networks in such a rush to report anything that they don't bother to fact-check. It's the 0.5 second of minimize that web page warning time. Never has it ever been long enough as well. I got a job only to realize that I can't stand getting out of bed every morning. honestly just need a hug. I own an in-home childcare. I hate germs, boogers, poop and messes. Social media, influencers, anti-vaxxers. I think OP is just asking for a TLDR of all T's and C's. How meme culture turned into a contest to produce the coolest and funniest memes. Memes are also chewed up and spat out at ludicrous speeds rather than left to naturally die. My mum used to do this until one day. I didn't close the porn, I didn't put my dick away. I just stared at her and said a simple, yes. Quote. She never did it again. Man, my mom doesn't even let me close my door. Imagine having the type of parent who don't even knock. Just walk in. I could be besting the shit out of my dick and they'd just walk in. Apple killing the 3.5mm headphone jack. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.